Civics, Unit 2, Central Government. In this lesson, we are going to see 5 more questions. Question number 1. Describe the executive and judicial powers of the President of India. Executive powers. Article 77 requires that every executive action of the Union shall be taken in the name of the President. He appoints the Prime Minister and the other members of the Council of Ministers, distributing portfolios to them on the advice of the Prime Minister. He is responsible for making a wide variety of appointments. These include the appointment of governors of states, the Chief Justice, and other judges of the Supreme Court and High Courts, the Attorney General, the Comptroller and Auditor General, the Chief Election Commissioner and other election commissioners, the Chairman and other members of the Union Public Service Commission ambassadors, and High Commissioners to other countries. Judicial powers. Article 72 confers on the President power to grant pardons, reprieve, respites or remissions of punishment, or to commute the sentence of any person convicted of an offence. Question number 2. Explain any 3 jurisdictions of the Supreme Court of India. Original jurisdiction. The cases which are brought directly in the first instance to the Supreme Court come under original jurisdiction. These may be dispute between the Government of India and one or more states, of dispute between 2 or more states. The writs are issued by the Supreme Court for the enforcement of the fundamental rights. Appellate jurisdiction. The Supreme Court is the final appellate court in the country. As regard the appellate jurisdiction, the Supreme Court hears appeals against the decisions of High Court in civil, criminal and constitutional cases with the certificate from the High Court that it is fit to appeal in the Supreme Court. Such a case can be brought before the Supreme Court only if the High Court certifies that the case invites a substantial of law as to the interpretation of the Constitution. Advisory jurisdiction. The Constitution confers on the President the power to refer to the Supreme Court any question of law or fact which in his opinion is of public importance. Question number 3. What are the duties and functions of Prime Minister of India? Article 78 mentions the duties of the Prime Minister. The Prime Minister decides the rank of his ministers and distributes various departments. The Prime Minister decides the dates and the agenda of the meeting of the Cabinet which he presides. The Prime Minister informally consults 2 or 3 of his senior colleagues when he does not convene a Cabinet meeting. The Prime Minister supervises the work of various ministers. To converse to the President all decisions of the Council of Ministers connecting to the government of the affairs of the Union and proposals for legislation. The Prime Minister acts as the link between the President and the Council of Ministers. The Prime Minister is the leader of the nation and chief spokesperson of the country. As the leader of the nation, the Prime Minister represents our nation at all international conferences like the Commonwealth, Summit of the Non-Aligned Nations and SAARC nations. Question number 4. Critically examine the powers and functions of the Parliament. The Parliament of India has the functions of legislation, overseeing of administration, passing of budget, ventilation of public grievances, discussion of various subjects like development plans, international relations, and internal policies. Parliament is also vested with powers to impeach the President and to remove judges of the Supreme Court and High Courts, Chief Election Commissioner and Comptroller and Auditor General of India in accordance with the procedure laid down in the Constitution. The Parliament has the power to change the boundaries of the state. Thank you. I hope you all practice these questions. Stay connected for remaining lessons.